Oh, gooshed.
Oh, Shox is holding the wraparound though, and now trying to fall in are Liquid. However, they're getting churned up by Apex's Glock. That's a brutal.
The head moves to the right, so this is a really good position for Elite. We saw Astralis, make use of this firstly. Oh dear, Fallen with one. Elite pushed off the boost, but Fallen is doing it all. Bomb dropped. Mizuta finally burns out Elite, but they need to secure the package, and there's a big gap there. No one pushing in through it. Fallen's done his job. He's going to give up the site, and Liquid playing retake a man up.
Shox will get the bomb down. Flash goes over though, and Peak is immediate on the back of it. Shoxy caught out in the open, and so it's ZywOo left alive in the 1v2. Bomb planted for him, but they're already on it. The Glock's out. He tries to get them off, but how's he still alive? How's he managed that? Stewie's out of the round, and ZywOo just with a Glock, he gets it close. Naf is there to finally deal with him. But if you get glocked by ZywOo to win the 1v2, I don't know if you're recovering from that one. So an important clutch from Naf.
Yikes. Yeah, that is... That smoke is far more favorable for Tees, as these CTs should be finding out, but Fallen fires back through it. I don't know how Elige gets down, or Grim rather, gets down into this position. He should have been spotted. Apex can wallbang it if he wants, but I don't think they even have a clue. Liquid can just give it up, and Grim can pounce on the side, catching Mizuta and going through the smoke. Insult to injury. That's a great reaction for Liquid. Stewie doesn't know that Shox was up close, and so that will be a punished pick, but Naf can trade it as Stewie drops a flash in his dying breath.
Already down the ramp is Stewie. And he's here very, very quickly. Yeah, RPK's not ready for that, and you can't really blame him. He's already deep down the B ramp. Elige is even pushing middle. Liquid is just taking all this map control, and finally they're punished for it by ZywOo.
Oh, Fallen is looking very ready to go to today. Naf on the worst Vitality. This was their undoing last time they went to the A site, right? That big gap that Fallen gets two from in elevator. The nades are coming in, but they escape in time. ZywOo bounds out and doesn't take any damage from 2 HEs. A few seconds difference could have been a kill for Liquid. Instead, it's still a retake.
Yeah, Mizuta, he's been waiting on the bench, so this is his time to shine as far as he's concerned. ZywOo will nail that first shot, and he loses Mizuta. ZywOo at 8 HP, trying to clutch this one out. And it's too much to ask. Grim going to cancel him out of the round. The defuse is in for Liquid. Another A-side retake, coming down to just an overwhelming advantage for the board for Liquid. Every single kill that Vitality have been able to get just gets traded right now. ZywOo opens, but there's that trade that we're talking about. Grim with the immediate swing, keeps it in a 4-on-4.
Yeah. Oh, that molly is not intentional. That looked dead on, but it bounces. Either way, Grim has to now give up short, and Fallen has been unwavering up on this CT position, finding pick after pick with the orb. Flashed in is Grim for another. Fallen trying to jump up heaven to give it another go, and the bomb is loose as well. Grim has fallen, and Apex has climbed up on top of the boxes, so flipped on its head, a 4-on-2 back in the favor of Vitality as long as they can get the plant. RPK needs to give it a go, and again, the gap in the smoke. The Vitality keep throwing down only one smoke on this bomb site, and all it is giving Liquid picks. Apex can't get in, and
he's given him a really good run for his money.
Yeah, nice deep molly in mid as well, denying Vitality any control out the gate, and Stewie's pulled up another orb. He's pushed B stairs and run back through his own Molotov after finding a kill. Fallen starting to fall back, and they can walk up close on him, but he's got the perfect angle for the first man in. It's Mizuta.
Stewie is keen to take an engagement. Now, if you're Vitality, you've narrowed down the angles. You should be ready for this AWP, but once again, it's just good at striking one off the tally and then getting out of there and setting up with a man advantage. Vitality, it's down to ZywOo and Apex. They're going to get the bomb planted at least. Come on, ZywOo, if there ever was a time to show us some mileage, it's got to be in a round like this, and there's the double. He needs the ace if he wants to close this round out for Vitality. They've got him backed into a corner, but this is where he's looking to do his best work yet. AK out, Molotov forcing him for the swing, though, and Elige holds his own. Defuses in for Liquid. They stop ZywOo as he's picking up momentum, as he's picking up speed. Yeah, whether or not Stewie's able to find much with that Molotov all comes down to the timings of getting in. Mizuta deleted through the smoke by Fallen. Is there any limit? Oh, he got blocked as he's throwing the The molly to deny that plant, that's a little bit devastating. Would have bought you time for those smokes to fade, and that would have set you up really nicely in this retake. Naf is coming in on a long lurk, and the problem, when a lurk up ramp is taking this long, you need these players on the offensive to find something, and they will. ZywOo, the only man who stands between them and this A-bomb site, but he's putting up numbers, and he sends Fallen packing. Naf on this late lurk.
Oh no.
Gives up the aim of the game with that spray, and now they know about him in the back line. Fallen's fallen off, and there's ZywOo with another. Finally, we're seeing ZywOo come alive, and for Naf, all he can do is run and hold on to this M4. Vitality with the smokes landing right, with the Molotov missing, bomb plant allowed. They will find a fourth.
Just coming in from the skylight as well, with his back turned to the outside. RPK not ready, and Naf with the bomb at his feet. No one else there. Or a flash in rather to just double check the Vitality on looking for kills, and Liquid are fine with that. They go, fine, you want to give up the round?
For Vitality, they want to attempt this mid to B again. Flashes, force Stewie out of position. He starts to reroute in through CT and barrels through that CT smoke. Stewie on with the double, and even though he loses his teammate back in the site, Apex caught out in middle, leaves it all onto Masuta. Stewie's trying to deny that bomb plant, and there he is, swinging into the end. A big round from
to get these T's in position. They're going to try and beat the AWP and push it as far back as they can. Elige aggressing. That's a crucial kill, but it's traded, and Vitality, smoke goes out onto the site for the elevator side as well. Grim gets mollied off. Oh, Fallen caught out in the open, and now Grim in a similar spot. He's pushed back by the utility, trying to get back to the boost, and he mows him down blinded while he does. 2 kills and the bomb loose again. It's been the undoing of Vitality. Stewie on this flank has finally come into play. Shox no longer considering it, and that's the half. Liquid coming back in with 10 when he was calling, but right now there is no question about it. Let's see if he can keep it up on the T side, holding B and even finding first blood. Shox gets aggressive to the dismay of Vitality as 2 picks go the way of Liquid, and they just keep pushing. They just keep getting in the face of the Frenchman. 5 on 2. This pistol is over. It's damage control for Vitality, and Grim, well, he can't control that damage, but the plant's actually not in. The bomb's very late. Vitality, they think that maybe that's a fake, and they run right back to check B. It's actually the delayed take of Liquid that makes Vitality doubt themselves.
Yeah, that's really upsetting, you know. You don't realize it, and you understand why they make that call. They're like, well, you know, we've actually only seen Grim, and he just wrecked us single-handedly. Especially with Stewie getting that opener, holding B early. And so this pistol round is out. Liquid pick it up. ZywOo trying to peek through it, can't see a thing. And behind that smoke, it's concealing a terrifying truth.
Oh, they're getting aggro though. Apex is going to get mollied forward. It's a bit of a mess. And Masuta cleared as well. Apex needs a multi-kill. He gets 2. Is that really enough though? 2 on 2 with the site taken now by Liquid. Fallen coming with the bomb can plant, and Elige provides cover, swapping sides of the site. AWP on Shox. Wallbang maybe? But no, he lets him get out.
Over that they would need to give with no kit. Vitality, you've got to get on that bomb sooner rather than later. They try to flash RPK in, and Fallen is there with the mow down. And in a game like this, even you know, be best in the likes of ZywOo on the other side. This round in towards the A site again. Masuta is the only man left standing. The flank will net them 1. And Masuta's Deagle still stepping up, is suddenly asked to do it all. He's left in the clutch. A big ask of Masuta. And oh, he nails the third. Masuta making it feel doable. Naf's back in with the swing, and Masuta.
He's running B right, like he lets Masuta see him cross out, and I think he looks at the clock and sees 15 seconds and goes, I don't like my odds, I'd rather win the fight. And that's exactly what Masuta wanted. Trading a B, he lives or dies if they want to do that. Masuta's baiting them in. They could think they're Shox as well, right? No skins, no knowledge, but Shox swinging out. Oh, they kill Masuta. Grim, what an entry, doubling up. Oh dear, 2 on 3 now. Liquid given a chance, given a path into this B bomb site. Naf's going to be able to cross with the bomb as well, and there's no way they can stop this plant unless nades can do it for them. The molly comes in. Naf somehow escapes, but not for long, and Stewie's left in the...
It looks like they do. Now, are they going to meet Stewie down here? He is never going to expect Apex there. And that is a ballsy decision to make. Out of RPK. You need him to be good for the multi-kills whenever they present themselves. Apex giving away the man advantage.
Oh, he could find a timing. He could find players leaving the bomb site, but he might not find anything if Fallen hits this shot. They chase him down. They go back up the ramp. ZywOo aggresses, but so does RBK. And Vitality collapse on Liquid, but it comes crumbling down. Overwhelm the A site.
Yeah, now he's at good awareness here, right? So at least begin this rotation back early. Shox is so often the king of these clutches, and this 1v2 just not going to happen. Fallen set up as short.
So we're playing with fire and Elige playing with smoke, but it's Apex to catch him running through. Can't escape thanks to Stu. ZywOo got tagged earlier. RPK got burnt out on B by a Molotov.
Is playing in the B corridor. So it can rotate between A or B based on where Liquid find this success. Shock's going to win that opener. And as mentioned, that is a key fight. That likely forces the bomb back to A. But Masuta getting aggressive. Bomb plant, but the molly goes early. And it misses the mark, the bomb.
Oh, no.
Oh, Stewie's burning. Stewie's burnt alive. Look at the time. There's none left for Liquid. This round's been snatched away by a Molotov and Vitality.
That's really the game plan for Liquid, right? Just pushing him back. It means Apex shouldn't get aggressive, but he does. On his
a man down. You consistently make the high-risk, high-reward play of ramp aggression, and it's left your teammates in a very bad spot, and they're now left to pick up the pieces, and they can't manage it. Shox in the 1v3 to decide if this goes the distance, if this goes to it's hard enough, let alone when you are the only man left up. And there's Grim to close it out. Team